everyone, my name is Rachel Washburn, and welcome to a video tutorial on listening to music and podcasts with the Spotify app. In today's video, I will provide a brief description of what Spotify is, then I will provide step-by-step instructions for downloading Spotify on your device, creating a Spotify account, signing in on the Spotify app, navigating the Spotify hotbar, searching for a song or podcast, listening to music, skipping a song, listening to podcasts, creating a playlist, and adjusting the volume. There is a lot covered in today's video, so if you would like a written guide of all the content, click or tap on the link in the description below. Tapping on the link will bring you to the Tech Skills website created by Colorado State University's Center for Healthy Aging, where you can view the written guides for Spotify and other video tutorials. Before we get into today's tutorial, I want to clarify that Spotify nor any of the songs or podcasts featured in this video did not pay us money or sponsor us to create a video for the app. We create these videos to support older adults who are interested in learning more about their mobile device. So, what is Spotify? Spotify is a music and podcast listening service. They also have some audiobooks, but we won't cover audiobooks in today's video. We do have a video on listening to library audiobooks on Libby if you are interested. Spotify has a free version and a paid premium version with different features. We will talk about the differences between the two in a moment. Spotify also allows users to make their own playlist or listen to pre-made playlists as well. Spotify has 3 types of premium plans. First, there is Premium Individual, which is one premium account for $11. Next, Spotify has Premium Duo, which includes 2 premium accounts for $15 per month. Finally, we have Premium Family, which includes 6 premium accounts for $17 a month. For Premium Duo and Premium Family, only one person's debit or credit card is charged monthly. This person is called the Plan Manager. The Plan Manager can add people or remove people from their plan. With these group premium plans, each person has their own account, so no one can interfere with the playlist you create or with the songs that are suggested to you by Spotify. Earlier, I mentioned that there are some different features between the free version and the paid version. Both the free and paid version of Spotify give you access to all songs and podcasts, and the ability to make playlists. There are no restrictions for how many playlists you can make. For the free version, you have 6 song skips per hour, and skipping songs allows you to bypass the song that is currently playing and play the next song. Unlike the free version, Spotify Premium has an unlimited amount of song skips. The free version will also play a short advertisement every 2 to 3 songs, whereas there are no advertisements for those with a premium account. The free version also requires an internet connection to listen to music or podcasts. With Spotify Premium, you have the ability to download music or podcasts for offline listening, where you do not have an internet connection. Last, songs will play randomly within a playlist or album for the free version. The user cannot choose the order at which they play. With Spotify Premium, the user can change the song anytime. The user can choose whether the songs play in a random order or play sequentially within a playlist or album. Next, I will provide some step-by-step instructions for using the Spotify app. First, we will look at how to download the Spotify app on your device. First, tap on the app to download other apps on your device. For iPhones and iPads, this would be the App Store. For Android phones, such as Google Pixel and Samsung, this would be the Google Play app. Upon opening the App Store or Google Play, tap on the search icon. On the App Store, the search icon is located at the bottom right corner. On Google Play, the search bar is located at the top of the screen. Next, tap on the search box located at the top of the screen and type in the word Spotify using the keyboard. Then tap Search or Enter key at the bottom right corner of the keyboard. Next, locate the app for Spotify, Music, and Podcasts. Adjacent to the Spotify app, tap on the download icon. The download icon may look different depending on your device. It may have a downward arrow with a cloud behind it, or have a box that says Get or Download. Next, I will provide instructions for creating a Spotify account. If you already have an account, we will look at how to sign in shortly. First, on the home screen, tap on the Spotify app icon. If you do not see Spotify on the home screen, drag a finger horizontally to view different pages of the home screen. Upon opening the app, tap on the green Sign Up Free button. Then type in your email and tap the Next button. Then type in a password and tap the Next button. Next, enter your date of birth by scrolling vertically with the month, day, and year. Then tap on the white Next button. Then tap on the text box below What's Your Name to type in your name. Then tap the Create Account button. Know that you do not have to put your full legal name here. You can even put a fake name or nickname if you would like. Next, we will look at how to sign in on the Spotify app if you already have an account. First, on the home screen, tap on the Spotify app icon. Then, tap on the words Log In located at the bottom of the screen. You can also log in using Google or Gmail or Facebook if you already logged into your Gmail or Facebook account on your device. You can also log in with your Apple account if you have an iPhone. Tap the text box under Email or Username to display the keyboard. Then, type in your email associated with your Spotify account. Next, tap on the text box under Password to display the keyboard. Then, type in your password. Finally, tap on the Login button. Before we get into searching for songs and making playlists, I'm going to provide an overview of the Spotify hotbar. The hotbar is a series of buttons located at the bottom of the screen that is usually present regardless of where you navigate on the app. Knowing what each button does on the hotbar allows you to navigate the Spotify app easier. We will discuss each button from left to right. Starting at the bottom left corner, we have the Home button. In Spotify's home screen, we can view suggested songs, songs and playlists we have recently listened to, and playlists created by Spotify. Directly to the right of the Home button, we have the Search button. The Search button allows us to find a song, podcast, artist, or album to listen to. Next, we have the button for Your Library, which has a slanted square with lines next to it, kind of resembling a series of records. In Your Library, you can view playlists you have created, playlists and albums you have saved, as well as saved podcast episodes. Finally, if you have the free version of Spotify, there will be a premium button on the bottom right corner of the screen, which you can tap to view more information related to premium. Next, we will learn how to search for a song or podcast. We can also search for an artist or album here as well. If you do not have a specific song or artist in mind, you can also explore music within a genre here as well. First, tap on the Spotify app icon on the home screen to open the app. Then, tap on Search, located at the bottom of the screen. After tapping on Search, we can see all these colorful rectangles with either a music genre or category. If you do not have a song in mind, you can tap on any of these rectangles to explore songs or podcasts within the genre. If you want to search for a specific song, album, or artist, tap on What do you want to listen to at the top of the screen to display the keyboard. Then, type in the name of a song, musical artist, album, or podcast. Then, tap the search key. This is a diagram of what happens if you search something in Spotify. Under each white text heading, there is a descriptive tag that can either say artist, playlist, album, song, or podcast. If you would like to view all the songs created by a specific artist, tap on the artist's name. If you would like to play a specific song, tap on the song name. If you would like to view the songs within a playlist or album, tap on a text heading that says playlist or album under it. If you would like to specify what you are looking for, you can also tap the filters under the search bar. For example, if I am looking for a playlist that includes Elton John, I would tap on the playlist button. Next, we will look at the different methods of listening to music. If you want to listen to an artist, tap on the name of the artist. If you aren't looking for a particular song to play, tap on the green play triangle button located near the top right corner of the screen. If you want to play a specific song, tap on the song name to play it. If you want to view more songs and albums by the artist, you can scroll down by dragging a finger from the bottom to the top of the screen. If you see the word playlist or album under a title, you can tap on the title to view and play songs within the playlist or album. So we're back to the search results after I typed Elton John in the search bar. If we want to listen to songs within a specific playlist or album, tap on the title of the playlist or album. If you're wondering the difference between a playlist and an album is a group of songs released by the artist at the same time. A playlist is a group of songs with a similar theme compiled together by someone who is not the artist. Songs in a playlist can be from different albums, artists, or genres depending on the playlist. When we tap on a playlist or album, we can start listening to the songs by tapping on the green triangle play button near the top right corner of the screen. If you want to play a specific song, tap on the song name. You can view more songs by scrolling vertically as well. Finally, at the bottom of the screen above the hotbar, we can see the songs we are currently listening to. Here you can see a pause button characterized by two parallel lines at the bottom right corner of the screen. Tapping on the pause button will stop the song you are currently listening to. Next, we will discuss how to skip a song. This is a helpful tool if you do not enjoy the song that is playing and want to bypass it and play the next song. Remember that the free version has a limited number of skips per hour. To skip a song, first tap on the rectangle above the hotbar that is showing the song that is currently being played. This will bring up a menu for specifically the song you are listening to. To skip the song, tap on the skip icon located to the right of the pause button. The skip icon is characterized by a triangle with a line to the right of it. If you would like to return to the other functions of Spotify, drag a finger from the top to the bottom of the screen. Next, we will talk about listening to podcasts. In the search, I have typed in a podcast called Living Healthy Longer. We can see my search generated the podcast and an episode. If you want to view the episodes within the podcast, tap on the podcast name. It will say the word podcast underneath the name as well, which I have put a box around. If you want to start playing an episode, tap on the episode name. It will also say the word episode underneath the episode name as well. This slide shows what happens when you tap on the podcast name. When we tap on the name of the podcast, Spotify will display all the episodes created by the podcast that is available for listening. There's quite a few buttons we can tap, so I am going to explain these from top to bottom. At the top right corner, there is a back icon, which can be tapped to return back to the search bar or the previous Spotify screen display you were viewing. Towards the right side of the screen, above all the individual episodes, there is a button that says Sort. On some devices, Spotify uses the sort icon instead, which I have displayed on the right side of the slide. Sort allows you to organize the episodes from newest to oldest or oldest to newest. You can also sort by unplayed episodes that you have not listened to yet. On the left-hand side of each episode, there is a plus or add button. Tapping on the plus icon will add the episode to your library so you can view the episode faster in the future. I will show saved podcast episodes in my library later in the video. Finally, on the bottom right corner of each episode, there is a triangle play button. Tapping on the play button will start the audio recording of the episode. In the picture on the left-hand side, I have tapped on the episode Communication at End of Life with Dr. Jen Curran McCulloch. We can see the episode is displayed on the currently playing banner at the bottom of the screen, which is above the hotbar. If you tap on the banner, a new display will appear, which is shown on the right. We can do a couple of things here. Starting at the bottom middle of the screen, we have the ability to pause the episode with the pause button, characterized by two parallel lines. A good rule of thumb with the Spotify app is whenever we see the triangle play button or the pause button, we can start or pause what we are listening to. On the left side of the pause button, there is a button with the number 15 with an arrow pointed in the counterclockwise direction. Tapping on this button will rewind the podcast by 15 seconds. On the right side of the pause button, there is a button with the number 15 with an arrow pointed in the clockwise direction. Tapping on this button will fast forward the episode by 15 seconds. You can tap these buttons as many times as you need to get to the right place in the episode. At the top left corner, we have another version of the back icon. Tapping on the back icon will return you to the screen display you were previously looking at in Spotify. In this case, we would be returned to the picture on the right. Next, we will learn how to create your own playlist of your favorite songs. First, tap on Library at the bottom of the screen. Then, tap on the plus button located at the top right corner of the screen. Then, use the keyboard to type in what you would like to call the playlist. Then, tap the Create button. Next, tap on Add to this playlist to start adding songs. Then, start typing in the name of a song you would like to add to the playlist. As the search generates, each song will have a plus button next to it. Tap on the plus button to add the song to the playlist. Once you are done adding songs, tap on the X or exit icon located at the top left corner of the screen. To find the playlist you created in the future, tap on Library at the bottom of the screen. Then tap the name of the playlist you would like to listen to. Another thing I want to point out are all the filter buttons, which is especially useful if you have a lot of saved podcasts, albums, or playlists. If you are looking for a podcast episode you have saved, tap on the button that says Podcasts. After tapping on the playlist name in your library, it will display all the songs within the playlist. You will notice this looks similar if you were to open an album or playlist. If you want to add more songs to the playlist, tap on the More icon, which is characterized by 3 dots in a horizontal line. To play the music in your playlist, tap on the green play button located near the top right corner. At the bottom of the playlist, Spotify will suggest songs based on the songs that are currently in the playlist. To add a song, tap on the plus button. Finally, we will talk about how to adjust the volume of your device. The volume buttons are usually located on the left side of your device. On some phones, the volume button may be 2 separate buttons adjacent to each other to increase or decrease volume. On other phones, the button may be one long button for both actions. Regardless if it is 1 button or 2 buttons for volume, generally speaking, the button closest to the top of the device will increase the volume, whereas the button closest to the bottom of the device will decrease the volume. In this video, we covered a ton of features in the Spotify app. If you would like a written guide of all the content from this video, tap on the link in the description below. Tapping on the link will bring you to the Tech Skills website created by Colorado State University's Center for Healthy Aging. I hope this video was helpful for learning how to use the Spotify app.